There was some interesting stuff on this. Now, our football power index, our analytics, slightly like the Bills. Vegas only likes KC by 2 points. And bear in mind, usually you get 3 points for being at home. And I actually have a good stat on this that we got for the radio show today. The Chiefs as 2-point favorites. Patrick Mahomes-led Kansas City teams have never been less than a 2.5-point home favorite. So this is the slimmest spread they have had. Kmart, you covered that game in Week 5. How does what we saw that night sort of inform what we should expect this weekend?
What I loved about that night for the Bills was them beating Kansas City. I talked to Josh Allen after the game about you did it. You beat the Chiefs. Like here at Arrowhead, this is a crazy place to play in for the opposition. He was like, okay. Like that, the fact that the Bills were so nonchalant after that victory said to me, this is a team that's different. This is different than all the other Buffalo teams. And then they took a little dive during the season. Then you started to question, does this team have what it takes to win the division, make the playoffs, make a run? I think this is a moment. Can Josh Allen solidify himself as one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league?
So after that game, Josh Allen lied to you, and they took a dive because that was an enormous game. I promise you, all offseason, while they're running wind sprints to get in condition, they're yelling to each other, this is for KC.
Yes.
That's what they are getting geared up for. There are 2 teams that they really particularly cared about destroying, and one of them they destroyed last week, and the one that they're going up against this week, they plan on going in there fired up, and they care a ton about this team.
It's not a lie, though. It's not a lie. It's about beating. This is the moment. This is the moment.
Okay.
This game, this weekend in the playoffs, beat them in the regular season. We need to do that. But it's about, can we get over the hump in the playoffs? They lost in the AFC title game to this team. Now they're facing the Chiefs a round earlier.
It makes me think of something else, too. Mike Ditka used to always say, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And I think that the Bills, if they needed to prove to themselves they can beat these guys, they did it.
Yeah.
And I think that is significant going into this matchup. I think Kansas City beats a lot of teams before the game even starts.
Yeah.
I don't think they win this game before the kickoff.
That's fair. I mean, the aura of Kansas City has been wiped away a bit this season with a lot of tip ball interceptions and a lot of challenges that they had. They do seem beatable in a way that they didn't prior to last year's Super Bowl. But thinking that you can beat someone and actually beating them in this situation is really tough. And it's hard, I think, for all of us to shake what we know Patrick Mahomes is capable of. When we saw the Super Bowl against the 49ers, we saw them against the Texans in the playoffs. We saw them against the Titans in the playoffs. It felt like nothing was impossible. And this is a game where I think that they are probably outmatched, barely. I do think the Bills are more talented, but the difference is our faith in Patrick Mahomes relative to Josh Allen.
That's reasonable. But Nico, let me come to you on this. Let's just call Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes a wash. For the purposes of this conversation, they're both brilliant. The Bills had the #1 defense in the NFL this year. I think for folks who don't watch Kansas City week in and week out, how much better is their defense? Their defense began the season as a liability. It got much better as it went. How good is that defense right now? Will they be much better against, they'll have to be much better than New England's defense was last week?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have improved throughout the season, and that's what you want to see. Early in the year, you know, there's that classic clip of Matthew putting his arms up in the air for the free touchdown, no cover, busted coverage. And as a defender, I can tell you the worst thing that you can do is just let guys run down the field wide open, and you have to be on the same page defensively. You have to understand what you're doing in coverage. And I think that the Chiefs have come a long way as far as coming together as a unit and really supporting the offense. In the past, it was the Chiefs' offense scoring so many points that the defense was kind of like, oh, okay, well, we'll let up a ton of yards and we'll let up a bunch of points. And then they realized, you know what? We are not going to have a successful year if we, as a defense, don't go out there and give the ball back to the offense, let them figure it out. And as the season has progressed, this defense has gotten better. They've gotten more confident, and the offense has actually become a better offense and a better team because of it. So I think the Chiefs, at this point right now, their defense is playing well. They got a lot of key pieces back that were injured. So this is going to be a great matchup. I can't wait to watch this game.
Real quick.
The thing about the Chiefs defense is the same thing that we had last week. There is no answer to Josh Allen when he is fully Josh Allening. And that is they have to hope that he doesn't do that, because Josh Allen tries to do Superman things.
Yeah.
He's capable of doing it more times than not, but sometimes those things backfire. And the Chiefs have to hope to confuse him and hope that he has more of those type of fumbles, crossbody throws, and those sorts of things.
Well, they've got a plan, but he tends to throw a wrench into the plan. You know what they call that? The Allen wrench. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.